Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ryze Hoops Fall League. We're here at Court 1, where the Harrison Hoyas will take on the Creekview Grizzlies. I'm Symone Stanley, joined by Corbin Bryant. Corbin, how you feeling tonight?
Man, we're doing great. This is week 4 of the Ryze Hoops Fall League. We've seen a lot of great competition here. With this matchup, Simone, I want to pose a question to you. What is going to be the most interesting thing that we're looking for in this matchup between Creekview and Harrison?
Well, the most interesting thing to me, you starting off with some heavy hitting questions. The most interesting thing to me is going to be looking out for this Creekview young team. They're a very young team. The Hoyas team is made up of a lot of veterans, whereas the Creekview Grizzlies is a young team that's looking to get some rhythm and some momentum going into winter basketball. So I'm going to be looking out for the chemistry that's already created on this Hoyas team and looking for some development when it comes to the Grizzlies.
That's great. That's great. One thing that I'm looking for is I'm looking for these teams to bounce back. Both of them are coming off losses from last week, so we're going to see who is going to be the bounce back team this week and who's going to have the momentum going into week 5 of the Ryze Hoops Fall League. All teams are warming up right now. We're getting ready for this evening's tournament. And we'll be getting going here in the next few seconds.
In the next few seconds, guys, tip-off is in about 1 minute. The guys are now starting to break their huddles. Tip-off is any second now. The Hoyas are led by Coach Greg Hayden tonight, a volunteer coach, while the Grizzlies are led by Coach Robbie Ramsdale.
And for everyone looking on, Creekview is in the blue, and Creekview is in the white, and Harrison is in the blue. And here comes the tip-off. And the ball goes to Harrison. Dribbling the ball into the corner. They're bringing the ball right back up to the top of the key. There's the pressure right there. Ball down into the post. Back out to the top of the key. Driving the ball to the basket. And here in the corner. Right back up at the top with Avery Marshall. Back at the top, swinging the ball around. Drives the ball to the hoop. There's the pass. Oh, and there's a turnover going back the other way to Creekview.
And Creekview was very tenacious on that perimeter defense there.
Well, it looks like the ball is staying. The ball is staying with Harrison right now. See what kind of set they have going up. Ball into the corner. Swinging the ball around to the wing. To Jordan. Ball down to the post, back out to Jordan, to the basket. Ball back to Creekview. Creekview bringing it up. Nice break, dribbling the ball down to the hole, swinging it back out. Ball out of bounds. Ball is staying with Creekview.
Creekview is starting this Thursday night scrappy.
Yeah, trying to pick up on the defense. Dribbling the ball to the hole, and the rebound goes to Harrison, and there's a foul.
And the Creekview coach said that the one thing he wants to emphasize this fall is rebounding and putting pressure in the paint. They're definitely putting pressure on the Hoyas on the perimeter. Let's see if they can do the same in the paint.
And here's Avery Marshall, one of Harrison's top guys, passing the ball around back to Avery. Passing the ball back out. 4-3. Andrew Vincent, 4-3. How was that?
That was awesome. First score of the night, a nice deep ball.
And here comes Creekview. Creekview down to the baseline. Runs into a trap, back out 4-3, and ring it up. Ring it up, Symone, ring it up.
He said, I got a guy that can do that too.
Wow, they got to the top of the key. Found a little pick. Dribbling down to the hole. Back out to the top to Avery. Having the ball, trying to set up the offense here. Moving the ball around. Dribbling the ball down the baseline, and there is a foul. Foul on Creekview on the baseline.
And Creekview is doing a great job keeping them out of the paint. They're making them work hard on the perimeter. And the Hoyas are doing a nice job swinging it around the perimeter, but they got to penetrate that paint at some point.
And the shot goes in for Andrew Vincent, and the ball comes up with Creekview. Oh, almost lost it there. Oh, that's definitely looks like a foul. Blue 00, that's a foul on Jordan Ho, the sophomore from Harrison. Ball out to Creekview. Creekview dribbling the ball down to the, passing the ball back out to the wing. And the layup is good to Tommy Maloney. And the ball is back up here quick with Harrison. Dribbling the ball back out to the wing. Up top for a 3, and that's a miss. Oh, that's a going in for the rebound. Avery Marshall for a 3, and he misses it. Ball's coming back up to Creekview. They have a 4-3, and he misses it. And that ball is out of bounds. Look like it's going to Harrison. What are you getting a little bit out of this, Symone?
I'm seeing a lot of scrappy defense, which is causing the offense to hurry up. I want to see these offenses slow down, settle into their sets, get some good looks instead of forcing up, jacking up threes.
I hear you. And the ball back out to the top of the key. Back out to the post. There's a double for Avery Marshall for 3, and Mississippi got an offensive rebound. Jordan and 1. Jordan Ho and 1, the sophomore from Harrison. And with these new fall league rules, there is no free throw after an and 1. We're just rolling with it.
We're just going to get excited and say and 1 because we can't help it.
Yes. And, oh, there's a nice pass down the lane. Back out to Trent Jackson with the – and he misses it. And here comes Harrison up the court. Oh, right down the lane, right out to the corner. 4-3. And ring it up. Ring it up.
That was a nice pass.
Oh, and here comes another deep one. Steph Curry reigns. Ooh-wee. 4-3, Creekview. Let's see if Avery Marshall has an answer coming up. Jordan Ho, 4-3. Oh, and another one. They are raining threes tonight, Symone. They are raining threes tonight.
I want to see someone pull up from the logo.
Let's see. Let's go. Oh, there's a bad pass down the middle. Here comes Jordan up the court. Up the court. They don't have numbers, but he's driving it down the lane. And here is the layup. No. Here comes Creekview back down the court. Right back out to the corner. 4-3, and that's a miss. And here comes Harrison. Right down the court. Jordan again. Takes it up for a layup. Oh, and he misses that one. He had been hot, but he just cooled off just a little bit. Here's Trent Jackson coming up for Creekview on the pick and roll. Oh, nice pass by Trent Jackson and a layup. What a play. That was a nice pass by Trent. Beautiful
pass. That was a beautiful pass a couple of plays ago by Andrew Vincent, kicking it out for the assist on that last Hoyas 3.
And Jordan for 3, and he shoots an air ball. He seems to be cooling off here. So here comes Creekview. He's pulling up, and there's a miss there. And here comes Avery Marshall back down the court. Passes it off. There he is, right down in the post. He draws a double team. Here comes Trent Jackson down the court. He doesn't have numbers, so he's slowing it down here a little bit, moving it around. That's Luke Jack. Passes it over, and that ball goes out of bounds. The ball is staying with Creekview.
And Corbin, the three ball is exciting. It's fun, but at the end of the day, well, maybe, but the three's not always going to fall. I want to see these guys setting, getting in their offensive sets, making some plays, getting in the paint, and finishing at the rim. That
is true. And here comes Trent Jackson. The ball is out for a three, and it's going in. These guys are raining it like Steph Curry tonight, Symone.
He shut me up.
Hey, that looks like that's where the game has gone. Now the Hoyas have the ball, giving the ball down the lane, and we have a carry call, and the ball's going back the other way to Creekview. Looks like Luke Jack has the ball, bringing it up against the Hoya defense, swinging the ball to the wing. Dribble drive, jumper, no, and he gets the rebound, and we have a foul on 44. We have a push. That basket does not count. The ball is going back to Harrison. And we have some mass substitutions coming in here.
A mass substitution.
One for Creekview, and we have Avery Marshall, who has been impressive tonight, taking a little bit of a breather. So we have Ade bringing the ball up. Ade Bajomo pass the ball up to the top of the key, to the wing, over to the other wing. 4-3 there, and that's a miss. But Ade Bajomo takes it up, and looks like an and one. Even though we're not shooting free throws, we're going to call that an and one.
And I like seeing Ade coming in aggressive. Already came in right, penetrating the paint, getting that rebound off of Vincent's miss. Finishing there under the rim. Nice.
Yes.
Moves by Ade.
He's definitely taking charge. Now Creekview has the ball. Ball's over on the wing. He's a little bit of trouble here. Almost turned the ball over. Right down, the ball is back over to the wing once again. Dribbling the ball here. Takes the pick. Ball right into the paint. And we have a foul here.
Every time it's a foul, it's a bunch of hands going up.
Yeah. Looks like we have Nolan Tricker going to the line to shoot his free throw.
And like I said, this Creekview Grizzlies team is very young. I talked to the coach before the game. He said their goal this fall is to get better rebounders, better on communication, and better on the interior. So we're going to be looking out for that tonight.
For sure. We have Ade Bajomo bringing the ball up. Again, let's see how aggressive he is. Pass the ball over to the wing. Tries to penetrate. Here's Jordan for three, and he is raining it tonight. The boy is unconscious. What a shot by Jordan.
And you saw the fist pump there.
And we have Creekview here back on offense here. Dribbling over to the wing. And looks like we have a charge. One of the best plays in sports, a charge. Great defense by Jordan. He is having a great night tonight.
He is having his way. After draining that three, getting back hot from deep, he switches instantly over, gets very active on defense, takes the contact, gets the charge.
We have Ade bringing the ball up for the Hoyas once again. Almost loses it. Passes the ball over to the top of the key, over to Jordan Ho. Looks like he's better to shoot it up again, but passes the ball into the lane, and a layup, no, another layup, and it is good. What great hustle there by the Hoyas. Creekview bringing the ball up. Ball's on the wing, ball down into the post. We have a little bit of a push here. We have a foul on 34.
And the Hoyas have definitely found some success now in the paint. It's about 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the first half. The Hoyas are up 22-15 on Creekview.
Pass the ball into the middle. Looked like a little bit of contact there, but no call. Ball back out to the wing. Ball back out to the corner. No. Jordan Ho has the rebound. Oh, the run out to Ade. You got the shot fake. Oh, he thought the ref was one of his teammates, but his team did gather the ball again. Back on the baseline, layup, no. Looks like Creekview has the ball. They do have numbers. Let's see what they do with it. Out to the corner, Dribble penetration here, layup. Oh, missed an easy one. The Hoyas have the ball once again, pushing the ball up, no numbers, but they're still having a little bit of rhythm here, and we have a miss right there. Creekview, ball back up the court. They do not have numbers. They will keep it out. They will run their offense here over to the wing to Will Klein. Will Klein dribbling over to the top of the key, back down to the post. And we have a travel. It looked like it was a little bit of a push there on the foul, but they do call the travel.
And Creekview needs to slow this down a little bit. They're still in this game. It's only a 7-point game right now. It's about 6 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the first half. The score is 22-15 with the Hoyas up over the Creekview Grizzlies. And it's been some exciting basketball here at Court 1 so far. We got several games going at once. JV guys, varsity guys, and varsity girls. A whole lot of basketball in the Champion Center going on.
And right here on Court 1, we were talking about it, and we joked about it. They are shooting lights out from the three, especially Harrison. We're going to have to be looking for that from them this season starting up in November.
Definitely. And I talked to Harrison before the game, and Avery said before the game that their goals for this upcoming basketball season is to win region and to have a positive record. They didn't have a winning record last season, but that's their goal for this season, and they're playing a very scrappy style of basketball right now, and I think it would definitely translate over to the season.
And that's awesome. They're looking for a significant improvement here. The ball is back with Harrison right now. Dribbling to the hole is Zach Seapress. Misses a layup there, and the ball is out. No, the ball is staying with Harrison. And we have a sub coming in. We have Adu Bugajupwa coming in. Ball is out. Ball on the baseline. Looking for someone. Almost a 5-second count. The ball's at the top of the key with Andrew Vincent. Dribbling the ball down the hole. Out to the corner. 4-3, and that's a miss. They have been hot tonight, but they may be cooling off at this point. Here comes Trent Jackson, the floor general himself, dribbling the ball into the lane. Ball back out to the top of the key.
Ooh.
And you have a layup there, a layup miss, and looked like there was a foul there. And one. And again, in the fall league, we have no free throws, but we're going to call it the and one anyway, because that's just what we do.
Definitely. It's not basketball without a couple of and ones.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Harrison has the ball. Avery passes it up to the top of the key to Noah Peterson, over to Abdi. Back to Avery Marshall. Pulls it from deep, and we have a miss there. Trent Jackson has the rebound. He's over there on the wing. Look like he wants to take a one-on-one here. Back up to the top of the key. 4-3, and that's a miss. Avery Marshall is coming down the lane. He has like someone open here right in the corner. 4-3, no. Trent Jackson bringing it back up for Creekview once again. Let's see what they got. And he looks like he's taking them straight to the rack. Trent Jackson, look at that move. What a move with the spin by Trent Jackson.
Spin move by Trent. And like you said earlier in the broadcast, he has been a floor general tonight. Trent Jackson has been everywhere. Offensively, defensively, with the spin package, he's doing it all.
And Creekview has the rebound, and he has someone open down the lane, and he throws it right off of Avery Marshall, and the ball will stay here with Creekview.
And it's about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Creekview has crept up on the Hoyas. It's now 22-20 in the Hoyas' favor.
Ball back up to the top of the key to Trent Jackson. Trent Jackson takes the pick. Trent Jackson still at the top of the key. Like he's about to handle a one-on-one here and take it to the hole. Let's see, he runs into a little bit of traffic, and they call a foul.
Trent Jackson wants to break someone down so bad. He wants to get in that one-on-one. I definitely want to see what his handles are looking like. I don't think anybody wants to take him one-on-one.
Yeah, he's definitely looking good out there, looking like someone that definitely has the confidence to take charge for his team. He's definitely a floor general for Creekview. Ball out on the baseline here. Ball at the top of the key. Back to Trent Jackson. Let's see what he does here. 4-3, and that's a miss, and Jordan has the rebound.
Got the full court press going on. I do want to see Trent start to share the ball a little bit more. It's a lot of ISO ball going on with Trent, and then a jacked up three. Want to see him swing that around some more.
Look at Avery Marshall with strong to the hole, and we have a foul here. But Avery Marshall has definitely been another guy that we'll talk about here in the Ryze Hoops Fall League, who has been a floor general for the Harrison Hoyas.
Yes, Avery Marshall is a senior for the Hoyas. He's at the line right now, and he said before the game that he has high hopes for his team going into the winter season of basketball. He wants to leave the Hoyas with a good impression and a positive record. Their goal is to win region and to end the year with a winning record.
And with leaders like Avery, that's something that they are definitely able to do. Free throw goes up, free throw miss. We have a rebound, and we have a tie-up, and the tie-up goes to Creekview.
And I like how aggressive the Hoyas are rebounding.
Yes, that's definitely one of the keys to victory in any game in basketball is definitely getting defensive and offensive rebounds. Now we're back up top with Creekview. Trent Jackson back in his one-on-one game, taking them to the hole all the way. And there's a miss, but a rebound by Nolan Tricker. Great putback there.
Awesome putback. Good to see him staying engaged.
Avery Marshall passed the ball on the wing to Zach Seapress, out to the corner, back over to Avery Marshall. Avery Marshall taking them to the hole, a big pass in there, and one. And one for the big man from Harrison.
Might have a bloody nose there. He's grabbing his nose.
Hey, but the young man here is showing some toughness in this fall league. It's something that's definitely going to roll over into their season. Now we have Trent Jackson coming up the court here. Has the pick. He passed the ball right over there to the wing. Passed the ball over to the wing, and here's another jump shot. And there's a foul on the jumper looks like a foul on Jordan Ho.
He definitely got his arm there.
Yeah, that's something that you definitely don't want to do on a jump shot, right, Symone?
Exactly, especially when you know that their threes could fall at any time. I think that was a three-point shot he was shooting.
No, I think he was just a step inside.
A long two?
Yeah. All right, Ade with the ball, pushing the ball up with a little bit of speed. Oh, off the foot there, grabs it, gathers it. Back up top. Back over to the wing to Zach Seapress. Zach Seapress coming on in. And a bucket by Zach Seapress. And here comes Creekview up quickly. Up at the top of the key, here's Trent Jackson. And he shuffled his feet there a little bit, Symone.
Where were you going?
May have been going to the clubhouse store.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug for LakePoint Clubhouse Store. Now here we go. We got Harrison with the ball. Out of bounds, a little bit out of control there. The ball goes back to Creekview.
And the score is 27-22. Less than a minute to go here at Court 1, where Creekview is taking on Harrison.
Let's see how Creekview handles this last minute of the game. We have Luke Jack with the ball, and we have an off-the-ball foul. Avery Marshall fouls Trent Jackson. They have a great battle going on, Trent Jackson and Avery Marshall.
Yes, two undersized guards, both floor generals, going at it.
Back up to the top of the key. 4-3 from Steph Curry range, and it drops. It's another three, Symone, another three.
And the three is keeping Creekview in this game.
Avery Marshall, let's see if he has an answer. Dribbles the ball up to the top of the key to Ade Ajomo. Ball over to Zach Seapress. Zach has been slashing the entire game. Over to Jordan Ho for three, and that's a block. But Zach has it back in his hand, and he shoots it up, and there's a foul on the play. And that's the foul on Seth Jack.
And they're both teams extremely scrappy here. It's about 5 seconds left to go, 27-25 with the Hoyas up over the Grizzlies. Close game.
One guy that we haven't talked about much, and I've been mentioning here, is Zach Seapress. He has really been slashing the hole, being very aggressive. Someone to definitely to look out for on the Harrison Hoyas roster.
Definitely.
And he makes the free throw, and we have 4.7 seconds left. Let's see what Creekview does with it. And Trent Jackson pushes it up right down to the middle for 3, and he misses it. And we're going into halftime here in a very close game, Symone.
Very close game.
The Hoyas 27, Creekview 25.
Yes, the score is 27-25. It's a 3-minute halftime, very quick halftime. Both teams are being extremely scrappy on defense, and that's one thing we love to see. And also, it's pretty packed house here at Court 1. The stands are almost full over here, drawing a nice crowd. One thing I've noticed so far in this game is the good ball handling by both teams. Both teams have a backcourt of guys that have some nice moves, some nice packages. Of course, we know Jackson of the Grizzlies has the spin move. He does it all. I definitely want to see him sharing the ball some more coming into the second half. Another thing that I noticed is Harrison has a very big front court with Zach and also with Vincent. They have a very tall front court. Those guys are able to snatch rebounds, get putbacks easily. And they also have an undersized backcourt, but it works well for them with Avery and Ade. Smaller guys, smaller guards in the backcourt. It does balance well with their tall front court that they have. So I like the makeup of this Harrison Hoyas team. It seems like they have a lot of chemistry that should definitely roll over into the season.
Yeah, they're a good team as I'm looking at the grades they're in. You know, a good mix of seniors, sophomores, and juniors, which is how, like, you know, a lot of good teams are these days. You want to have, you know, your senior statesmen that are on the team, but you also want to have, like, your young guys that you will be able to bring up through the pipeline that can help your team continue to progress as the years go on. Now, when we look at Creekview, I see a lot of similarities to Harrison. I mean, both teams are definitely shooting the ball very well from 3, and that is something that I really wasn't expecting coming into this game.
Definitely. A lot of these guys that come through LakePoint have the range. And every time I talk to these guys on interviews, they all say they have logo range, Corbin. They all tell me they have logo range, but I've yet to see anyone pull up from the LakePoint logo.
Yeah, well, you know, that's one thing their coaches is not going to let you do. As a former athlete, I can tell you, like, I played basketball in just about my entire high school career. And if my coach ever saw me shooting from the half-court line, I probably would never play again.
Even in the fall league, can't have a little fun?
No, can't have fun in the fall. This is the time where you're supposed to get better. Teams supposed to bring themselves together to get ready for the big-time openers and then, you know, the Thanksgiving and the Christmas tournaments that are coming up. So they want to, you know, these may not be the head coaches that are coaching them, but, you know, they will give the head coach a report, I do
They
believe.
definitely will. I'm sure they got the head coaches on speed dial. Guys, the Harrison Hoyas are being coached by Coach Greg Hayden tonight. He's a former high school coach. And the Creekview Grizzlies are being coached by Robbie Ramsdale. He's coached the fall league in the past, and he is a current elementary school teacher.
And it looks like halftime is over. We're going to get ready to start the second half here. Creekview versus the Harrison Hoyas. This is a very tight game. This is going to be a fight to the finish. We're going to see who's going to come out on top here at the end of the second half. The ball starts out with Harrison, and we have Avery, the ball up top. The ball over to Zach. Back up top to Avery. Avery dribbling penetration. Avery with the shot, and that's a miss. The ball to Creekview, and there's some defense. Avery Marshall does have the steal. Ball back to Jordan. Jordan passed the ball inside. Back out. 4-3, and that's a miss. And there's a rebound by Tommy Maloney. Ball out, and there's a foul. A little bit too aggressive there by Jordan.
Definitely seemed like that was a push.
Yeah, a little bit of a push there, but, you know, looks like Jordan may be getting into a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, Jordan has been extremely aggressive, which we like to see, but we want to see him control that body and, you know, be aggressive, but also play smart and not get into foul trouble here in the beginning of the second half, because they definitely need his offense and his lockdown defense, but want to stay out of foul trouble.
Yep, looked like when we had the onset there while you were commenting, Symone, looked like the Hoyas were in a little bit of a 2-2-1 pressure there, something that we haven't seen from them. So they're switching it up a little bit here.
It's about to get interesting in the second half.
The ball out, ball back to the Harrison Hoyas. Avery Marshall has the ball, takes the pick over to the corner. Almost thought about the three, back to Avery. Avery down the middle. And he turns the ball away, and we have a free open layup here, and we have a miss, and they got the rebound by Zach. Pushing the ball up to Andrew Vincent. Andrew slashing through, and he loses it a little bit. Back out to Zach. Zach slashing through the lane, and that's a foul. And no finish, but he will get a shot at the line. There's Zach again, a guy that we have been talking about tonight, a guy that is really looking to raise his game. He is definitely taking the slash to the basket.
Zach has been everywhere, and one thing about this Hoyas team, they're going to rebound. You saw on the breakaway play that the Creekview Grizzlies weren't able to capitalize on because the Hoya was right there to gobble up a rebound.
And we have a finish there. Looks like we have the 2-2-1. The 2-2-1 pressure. Look like they're giving them a little bit of fits. And they got a trap there. And we got a couple numbers here. Good pass, and a great defense by Harrison. Pushing the ball up the court, ball over to the corner. Slash into the lane is Andrew Vincent with a miss. Pushing the ball up the court. Looks like we have some stoppage here.
And that was a nice, clean block there from, like I said, that Hoya front court is not coming to play with y'all.
And that's something that pressure does, Symone. When you pressure guys, whether it's a 2-2-1 zone, a diamond 10, whatever you want to call, it causes guys to rush. And once they start rushing, they start making mistakes. We have the ball with Harrison right now. Zach has the ball. Andrew Vincent has the ball on the wing. Pass the ball back to Zach. Zach looked like he was going to shoot a three, and we have a foul again on Creekview.
A lot of fouling going on, guys. It's about 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Clock is still rolling like it does in the fall league. It's 29-25 with the Hoyas up over the Grizzlies.
Ball out on the baseline here. And we have ball underneath. Great pass and a great finish by the Harrison Hoyas. We're here with the 2-2-1 again. Oh, it looks like, back out to the top of the key. Back over to the wing. We have a slash, and we have a travel. And see, there it is again, Symone. They are pressuring them, and they are getting them to make mistakes.
And that's the second travel there from Creekview.
Second travel, and we are back with the Harrison Hoyas back on offense, back to the top of the key, back over to the wing. Back down low to the big man. Oh, he misses it, but he has it back, and a finish. What a finish.
He can't be stopped. And that's what I'm saying about the rebounding.
And we're back into the 2-2-1 pressure. Seems like it's giving them some fits, something that they may not have seen before. Back out to the wing to Luke Jack. Luke Jack over to the corner. His teammate for three. Oh, it got an offensive rebound by Luke Jack. Trent Jackson has the ball now. Back up to the top of the key to Drew. What a drive by Drew Vasta.
That was a great finish there.
Back up to the top, Avery Marshall. Back over to the center of the court. And Trent Jackson takes the steal. Back over to Luke Jack. Looked like he wanted to take the three. Back over to Trent Jackson. Let's see what Trent has. Looks like he's going back into 1-on-1 ball. Takes the ball to the hoop with a pass. Oh, what a dive on the floor by Zach. C-press. And a great steal. And here comes the big man, Laperin, down the floor. What a job. Their big man is handling the ball for them. That is a huge plus for the Harrison Hoyas.
The Hoyas are causing all kinds of trouble for Creekview. Creekview can't seem to get anything going offensively. They keep committing these turnovers. They can't get any rebounds. With number 44, Mr. Integrity written on his jersey is everywhere.
The guy has been playing tough tonight, Symone. That is without a doubt. And he has definitely been a presence in the middle for the Harrison Hoyas. And there is a rebound by Zach. And Avery Marshall for three. Nope, he does not make it. Trent Jackson up the floor. And there's a miss there. Avery Marshall has the rebound. Avery brings the ball up the court, gives it to his big man, back out to the corner to Andrew Vincent. What a shot. They are laying the threes down.
are hot.
They are hot tonight. It's probably the hottest that they've been in the fall league. And this is definitely something, I'm telling you, this is something that they're building on to continue to move towards momentum in the season.
And the Hoyas, like I said, the Hoyas are hot, and they're hot rebounding. Creekview said before the game one of their big emphasis tonight was going to be rebounding, and they haven't been able to check that box here tonight. And you can't say it's just size. Yes, their big men are getting rebounds, but you saw Avery pretty much jump twice his height to get that rebound, and he had a mix match on one of the Grizzlies' big men, and he just out-hustled him for that rebound. Creekview has to get more aggressive rebounding.
Yep, and as you get late in the game, you know, guys starting to get tired, you're going to see who really wants it. You're going to see who really wants to hustle to the ball, who really wants to finish this game out the right way. And we have, the ball is now with Creekview. Ball out on the baseline, Trent Jackson has it. Over to Luke Jack, back to Trent Jackson in the 2-2-1 pressure that the Harrison Hoyas are putting up them. Trent Jackson has the ball, dribbling the ball through the pressure to the corner, looking like they're trying to speed him up a little bit. Dribbles down the baseline, rebound by Tommy Maloney, back out to Luke Jack. Back out to the top here. Shoots the jumper, and no, big rebound there. Here come the Hoyas up the court. Avery Marshall, the ball was still in play. It didn't go out of bounds. Here is the rebound, and what a layup. And we're back into the pressure here by the Harrison Hoyas. What are they going to do with this 2-2-1 pressure, Symone?
And that was a great hustle there by Frank Jackson. None of his teammates were there to collect that save he had.
And that's a great shot. Looks like that was Tommy Maloney. Avery Marshall bringing the ball up the floor, up to the top of the key, over to Ade Ajomo, over to Zach Seapress, slashing like he's been doing the entire night. Back to Ade for three, and a little bit of an air ball there. You know, I call that a heat check.
Some oxygen.
Yeah, a little bit of oxygen there.
A little breather.
Yeah, you know,
catching his breath.
As you've been hitting threes like the Hoyas have been hitting them, you got to give the heat check every now and then.
Every now and then. If a day made that shot, though, I think the Hoyas would have went crazy because they're already going.
And they are sticking with the 2-2-1 pressure. Looks like Trent is taking it upon himself to get through, and he is slashing, and a foul call. He was definitely hacked on that play. A great strong move to the hole by Trent Jackson. He'll be shooting one.
And the score is 38-29 with the Hoyas with all the momentum up over the Grizzlies. It's 10 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Grizzlies at the free throw line looking to stop the bleeding here.
And there's a miss there. And Jordan gets the rebound over there to the middle, over to Avery Marshall. He had a little bit of a lane there, but he passed it up. And Avery Marshall down the baseline. Missed an easy one there. And here comes the ball back up the court for Creekview. Back out to the baseline, back up to the top to Luke Jack. Over to Trent Jackson out in the middle. What a layup, what a pass and layup by Luke from Trent Jackson to Tommy Maloney.
It was the patience on that shot by Maloney for me. Him collecting himself, realizing he had a little bit of time, not forcing it up, getting a nice clean layup there. Now it's only a 7-point game. 38-31. Hoyas up with 10 minutes to go.
It looks like the ball is heading to, the ball is with Creekview. I did not see who it went off of, but it did go off of Harrison. Looks like Creekview does have it. Back into the game here. They're fighting the 2-2-1 pressure. They're still trying to figure it out. They're still rushing a little bit. Look at Trent Jackson. Tried to shoot the three, but he had a miss there. Over to, we have a little trip there. Andrew Vincent was tripped trying to get down to the lane, being very aggressive against this Creekview defense.
He's been aggressive all night. He's not letting up here with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And they left Jackson wide open there. That can't happen if the Hoyas want to finish this out. He didn't make that one.
That is correct. And we are back out to the wing, back up top to Avery Marshall, the floor general. Jordan is on the post looking for it. He does not give it to him. Back up to the top of the key. Over there to the wing. to Allen Ennis. Back over to the corner. Jordan for three. He does not make that one. Tommy Maloney with the rebound. Trent Jackson to bring the floor general is bringing the ball back up the court. They're moving the ball back over to the wing. Being aggressive here. All the way to the hole, and that's a miss by Luke Godwin. Back out to Trent Jackson. He pulls a three, and he makes it, bringing Creekview within 4, Symone.
And that was the second time they left Jackson wide open. He said, don't leave me open again. I'm going to make it this time.
And they're creeping back. They're down 4. Avery Marshall pulls up, tries to answer, and no.
And that was a big rebound there by Creekview. They're starting to really lock in on that rebounding, and that's what's getting them back in this game, getting some stops and converting on the other end.
Now the Creekview Grizzlies have a chance to chip into this lead a little bit by the Hoyas. They seem to be creeping back in a little bit of momentum here, but this pressure, this 2-2-1 pressure, is giving Creekview some fits. Let's see how they deal with it. Trent Jackson is just moving the ball slowly up the court, takes the pick. He's still not up, and he puts, and there's the trouble that the 2-2-1 gives you. But they still have it for a 3 and a miss.
And Maloney has made some very big rebounds here these last couple of possessions.
Avery Marshall has the ball back over to Zach, and what a Euro step and a foul. Zach has, you know, again, a guy that we've been calling his name over and over and over again tonight.
And it's heating up here at court 1. The score is 38-34, 7 minutes, 24 seconds to go. The Hoyas are up. Creekview has been able to creep back.
And there Zach makes the one free throw that you get in the Ryze Hoops Fall League. And we have a timeout on the floor. 7:24 left to go in the second half. The Hoyas are up 40-34 over Creekview.
It's a 6-point game here. How are you feeling about this?
Symone, it's really close here, but the way these guys are shooting threes tonight, you know, anything can happen. You know, so I'm looking right now for the Hoyas to continue to apply that pressure, because Creekview has been having some trouble with the 2-2-1. But I would like to see Creekview bring their own pressure package towards them to be more aggressive.
Yeah, they were definitely started this game off extremely scrappy on defense. But like you said, the Hoyas have been applying that full court pressure, and Creekview has been folding a little bit, but they have tightened up here as of late. They're doing much better taking care of the ball and beating the press.
And they have broken through the pressure right there, back up to the top of the key, slash into the hole, and there's a miss there, but a big rebound by Big Tommy Maloney. He has been working hard in the lane tonight. Tommy Maloney is the heart and soul of the Creekview Grizzlies.
He has been gobbling up a lot of offensive rebounds here in the second half, keeping the Creekview in this. But they have to start converting.
Oh, and there's Tommy right there. What a slash to the basket. What an out-of-bounds play by Creekview. And here comes the Hoyas trying to answer. Ball over to Andrew Vincent. Slashes through the lane, back into the hole. Back to Zach for 3, and he misses that one. And the big rebound here to Trent Jackson. There is no pressure, so he is taking the ball straight up. Ball at the top of the key with Trent. Trent slashing to the lane. Big pass over there, out to the corner for 3 and a miss. And Trent Jackson with the hustle. Oh, he thought he got the rebound. But, oh, the ball is all over the place. And Trent Jackson has it back. Trent Jackson has the ball at the top of the key. Look as he's trying to slow them down a little bit here. Takes the pick, takes the 3.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
he makes it, and he brings them back within 1, Symone.
Between Trent and Maloney, they're definitely keeping the Creekview Grizzlies in this. It's a 1-point game with 6 minutes to go.
And there's a turnover. The ball's coming up the floor. Trent Jackson has it again. Looks like he was fouled there, but no call. Tommy Maloney, and he is definitely fouled there. And here comes Creekview.
Here comes Creekview, and you saw that nice pass out of that double team.
It was
Jackson to Maloney.
Incredible. Look, it seems like they've been playing together for years, the type of chemistry that they have right now.
Exactly, and I told you this Creekview team is young, And they're definitely clicking here in the second half. That was a beautiful pass.
And as we talked about before halftime ended, you know, whoever's going to win this game is the team that's going to be the most in shape, the team that's going to finish stronger on the back end. And we have a missed free throw, but we have a foul. Do we have a foul here?
And the score is currently 40-39. Creekview has came back within 1 point. It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. With Maloney at the line, he could tie it up right here. And he does.
He makes it. Wow. Creekview climbing back. Looks like right now it's 41-40. Creekview is actually ahead. But Avery Marshall, he brings the ball up. He's the floor general. And that was a little bit of a bad pass there by Avery, Symone.
Yeah, it was definitely a bad pass. They lost the lead. They're starting to rush things a little bit. Just want to see them slow down, stick to the game that kept them in it. Creekview now has the lead with Frank Jackson pushing the ball up.
And there's Trent, pass the ball over to the wing. They drive back over to the wing, and the ball's out in the middle. Looks like he's in a bit of trouble there. Out to the corner for a 3, and a miss, a rebound by Avery Marshall over to Vincent. Ball up to Avery Marshall for a 3. He's been ice cold this second half, but Jordan has his rebound, and there is a foul. They are definitely trying their hardest to win this game, but they have to start making some shots, Symone.
Yeah, and they got to settle down on offense. It's getting a little wild there in the paint. Want to see them being a little bit more controlled, like Creekview has been very controlled under the basket here in the second half. They have a 1 point lead over the Hoyas. Hoyas at the line.
And we have a missed 3 by Jordan Ho. And Trent Jackson has the ball. I'm sure he's going to be looking to be aggressive here. Ball back over to Luke Jack. Down to the baseline. The pressure is on. The jump shot, and it's a little bit short. And the ball stays here with Creekview.
The ball is staying with Creekview, and the Hoyas want to take advantage of Maloney being out the game for Creekview, because Maloney has definitely been an engine for the Grizzlies. So can the Hoyas capitalize now with both of their big men back in the game?
Creekview with a deep 3, and no, it tries for the rebound. And we have a little over-the-back foul there.
The fouls are coming in late.
A lot of times you get those over-the-back fouls. Those are more tired fouls, so we can see the fatigue setting in for both of these teams.
And if I'm Frank, I keep calling him Frank. If I'm Trent Jackson, I'm definitely fatigued. He's definitely been everywhere flying around for the Grizzlies. He's pretty much played the whole game.
Yes, definitely. And Luke Jack misses the free throw over to Avery Marshall for the Hoyas. Bringing the ball down the court to the top of the key. Over there to Zach Cypress, driving down the lane. Andrew Vincent, mid-range jumper.
Ooh, the mid-range.
Got it.
He looked like KD rising over his defender. Nice shot there to bring the Hoyas up by 1. 42-41, Hoyas back on top.
There's Luke Jack back to Trent Jackson. He has been the floor general tonight for Creekview. And Trent pulls it a little too strong there. Here comes Andrew Vincent down the floor for the Hoyas, taking it all the way, drops it off to Zach, back out to Avery Marshall for 3, and he's got it! What a shot by Avery Marshall.
Avery's been trying to get back hot, and it looks like he's hot again from deep.
Ball back out to the wing for Creekview. Ball back over to Luke Jack. He's open down there in the post. And that looks like a tie-up here. And it looks like they're calling the foul and not a tie-up. Looks like he was getting a little physical down low.
Definitely getting physical now. The Hoyas had the lead again. It's 45-41. A 4-point lead for the Hoyas over the Grizzlies. Is 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
And here's Trent Jackson at the top. He's got to be aggressive to see if they can get back here in this game. And he have a missed floater there. Avery Marshall bringing the ball back up the court. Looks like he's slowing it down here. Pass the ball over to the wing to Avery Vincent. Ball down, and he drives it down.
Ooh.
And a shot and one. And as we like to tell our viewers, the and one. We do not shoot free throws on and ones here in the Ryze Fall League, but we like to still acknowledge the strong move to the hole.
That was a strong move to the hole. I like the footwork.
Yeah, the footwork was great there by, excuse me, I said Avery Vincent. It's Andrew Vincent. Great move there by Andrew Vincent.
It's the 2-minute warning.
No 2-minute warnings in basketball. But, you know.
Anytime it's 2 minutes, I can't help.
But you know what, Symone? It is football season, so I know where your head is at.
It's the warning. It's 2 minutes to go. Tighten up. 4-point game.
4-point game. We have Luke Jack pulls a three, a little bit too strong there. Rebound to the Hoyas. Hoyas bringing it up fairly quickly, and he throws the ball away. That's something. They should have slowed the ball down there, Symone.
They don't want to slow it down. They don't want to slow it down.
Ball over to the corner to Luke Jack. Ball over to the wing here.
A minute and a half to go. Plenty of time.
They're putting the pressure on here. There's Luke Jack. There's Trent Jackson, the floor general, driving it down. And we have a foul. That was definitely a physical foul there as Trent Jackson was driving the ball down the lane.
A minute and 24 seconds to go. It's a 4-point game. The Hoyas up 45-41 over the Grizzlies.
We will see what the strategy will be here for Creekview to overtake the Hoyas right now. There's still plenty of time in this game. And Trent Jackson, fatigue setting in, misses his first free throw there. Let's see if he can bounce back here. He has definitely been the heart and soul of the Creekview Grizzlies tonight.
And they have Maloney back in the game, too. He can make some big stops, get some big rebounds, and finish down low. Let's see what he does.
And the second free throw is good there by Trent Jackson. Trent Jackson picking up full court on Avery Marshall. The first time we've seen that tonight. Avery Marshall moves the ball up with ease. He's waiting it out, and I think we have a foul call away from the ball, a push. And the ball's going to be out here on the side.
It's a minute and 17 seconds to go. It's a one-possession game here at court 1. 45-42, Hoyas up over the Grizzlies.
Hoyas have the ball here. Ball is over to, and we have another foul call on Creekview. So the Hoyas will have the ball here on the baseline. And the ball is in to Andrew Vincent, over to Zach Seapress. Avery Marshall has the ball. Looks like they're playing, a little slow down here. But Avery Marshall being aggressive to the hole.
Ooh.
What a lay-in by Avery Marshall, Symone.
Splitting those defenders, finishing strong. 2-possession game.
And Luke Jack shoots a three, and he misses it. But there is that man, Zach Seapress, with the rebound. He's been playing hard all night.
It's a 5-point game. The Hoyas up 47-42 over the Grizzlies. 52 seconds to go. Coach wants a timeout, but he didn't get one.
Trent Jackson up top, looking like to take over the game for a three.
Oh.
Rimming, no. It goes in and out for Trent Jackson. That was a great look for him, but it didn't seem to go down.
A great look. It went in and out. We were all holding our breaths there to see if he was going to get that one to go.
And there's Andrew Vincent with the ball against the pressure, and there's a foul here on Luke Jack. And Creekview calls the timeout. Look like they're trying to put together some strategy here with 43.8 seconds left. The Harrison Hoyas are up 47-42 over the Creekview Grizzlies. Time is running out for Creekview. What should Creekview do to slash into this lead?
Creekview, in my opinion, they have to force a turnover quick. They need to keep the Hoyas. If the Hoyas are smart, they're going to want to slow this thing down and just let the clock run. They're up by two possessions. So everything is in their favor with 43 seconds to go. If I'm Creekview, I want to put that pressure on them. I guess they'll have to put the full court pressure on them, do what they can to force a turnover. Don't foul at all. They don't want to get any fouls, don't want to give away any free points to the Hoyas. And then they want to get a quick bucket. Not a rushed bucket, a quick bucket, a good look, but they got to get a look quick.
And it looks like Creekview is setting up in the man pressure here. And the ball goes deep to Andrew Vincent, and he catches it, and looks like it went a little too far for Andrew, and the ball is turned back over to Creekview.
What I say, quick turnover.
Quick turnovers. You were right about that, Symone. And looks like Creekview has it, and only 1 second ticked off the clock there, which is huge for Creekview. Now Trent Jackson, he has the ball. He's pushing it. He's pushing it into the lane, back up to the top of the key for 3. Oh, and rims out. And we have a rebound here by Zach Seapress. Looks like he'll be shooting 1 and 1 at the line as the Hoyas are now in the bonus.
And that was a smart foul. They had to stop the clock quick. 32 seconds to go. They're going to have to hope he doesn't make this first free throw. It's a 1 and 1. They're down by 5. They need 2 scores.
And Zach knocks it down with ease.
6-point game here, 48-42 with the Hoyas up. 33 seconds to go. And he's got one more shot. This one more shot could do it in. It's a 6-point game. That'll make it a 3-possession game with 30 seconds. Not likely to go in the Grizzlies' favor.
And we'll see what the Hoyas' defensive strategy will be here. Looks like Avery Marshall's picking up full court against Trent Jackson because he knows he's going to try to take over the game here. But he passes to the corner for 3, and there's an air ball with the rebound to the Harrison Hoyas. And this thing is looking like it's slipping away from Creekview here tonight at LakePoint Sports.
It's 49-42 with 22 seconds to go. The Hoyas up, and they're back at the line.
Shooting a 1 and 1 because they are now in the bonus. So we'll see if the Hoyas can tackle on their lead here.
This is Court 1 action. I'm Symone Stanley, joined by Corbin Bryant here at the Ryze Hoops Fall League every Thursday night until October, the first week of October, I believe. Some great scrappy basketball is always being played. Even though it's Fall League, it's still great basketball.
Yeah, and that's right, Symone. Teams are trying to work themselves into form. So once the season begins, they can be ready to roll. And he drops in 2 free throws there, padding the lead here for the Harrison Hoyas. 51-42 over Creekview, a 9-point advantage for the Hoyas. Trent Jackson with the ball coming up, and he shoots a quick 3, and that is not going in, and Andrew Vincent has the ball. Looks like they are not fouling. Looks like they're willing to take this one home. And it looks like the Harrison Hoyas are coming out on top. This will be their 2nd win in the Fall League, while Creekview falls to 1 and 2 in the Fall League. What an incredible matchup tonight. The threes that we saw going into the basket, it was an amazing game.
It was definitely an amazing game. Everybody always wants to be looking at Court 4. They want to talk about what Alatuna's doing, what Kale is doing. But, guys, we have some great basketball here from Creekview and from Harrison. The final score is 51-42. The Hoyas on top. I'm Symone Stanley, joined by Corbin Bryant. Until we talk to you guys next time, we're signing out from Emerson.